We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Clint Robertson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 66.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jay on the run. One away. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the box.
Left fielder, Sean Shea.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound has been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Center fielder,
Jason Hayward is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for it.
Striding in, Chris Bryant, trying to get him started again following the double play. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Nick Castellanos now. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Standing in, Victor Martinez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
In time to first, and there are two away.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
Anthony Rizzo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one.
That's a ball.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Robertson going back. That's in the basket. A home run. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. He readies for his first plate appearance. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Heading after it is Hazelbaker, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Hazelbaker's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder,
digging in
30,
for his second at-bat, John Jay. He singled his last time up. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Here comes another 0-2. Little tapper down the first baseline. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. In is Jorge Soler. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay throw. Settling in now, James McCann. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hazelbaker has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Robertson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. 2-2 count. Here it comes. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinker.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Striding in once again, Alex Avila. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ben Zobrist. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he comes after the next guy as well. Can't say I like what I'm seeing here. It's ball one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And this will be fouled away. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number one. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home.
Number 8.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now that's popped up. Castellanos is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nick Castellanos now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman Nick Castellanos
pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
Designated
He's
hitter.
0 for 1 thus
Victor
far.
Martinez.
Here's a look over to first. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. Has a look. Now the pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Another one sent foul. And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Ready with another 2-2. Ground ball right side. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Stepping into the box, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Castellanos rounds the corner and is headed home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Next will be the left-handed hit. Hitting Jeremy Hazel.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a ball. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. In is Jorge Soler. A base hit in his first trip.
Right fielder Jorge Soler.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Now batting. Catcher.
He's set. Here it comes. James McCann is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So striding forward now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Javier.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Soler is there to put it away for out number 1. In now is John Jay. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robertson shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Clint Robertson. Mike Montgomery takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 38.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fly.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the 1st out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can. Jesus Cortez takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed bat.
Cortez.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the... Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman, Anthony
Rizzo. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Rizzo will head for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again. Alex Avila. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now for Rizzo, that's his first double on the year. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hazelbaker's on his horse. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready once again, Nick Castellanos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Nick Castellanos.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Baez ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter.
In now, Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Kinsler's going to keep going. He's headed for third. The relay, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
Left fielder Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Soler. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Soler.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there in the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 8.
Here's a high pop-up. Kinsler is there for it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
In now is John Jay. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Up and in for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hazelbaker is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. In is Jorge Soler. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Right fielder.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Hayward coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out. Digging in once again, James McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the changeup is way low that time. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Elijah Hayes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Clint Robertson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. But right there is the second baseman, and that will. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Robertson moves over. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Robertson is there, makes the catch in the side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. That's popped up out towards short right field. Baez ranging into shallow right. 1 out. Now batting, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Nick Castellanos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
The shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. The winning run is at first base. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance catching up to that. He got to check his eyes. He was really late.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So digging in now, number 8. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Hazelbaker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, John Jay. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Ryan takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to set. Wilson Contreras will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Cubs will win this ball game in walk-off style. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Ben Zobrist. Picture perfect there. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Here now is the final.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. It's the home opener of this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Detroit, shortstop.
Hit toward the right side. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ian Kinsler. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far. One out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor onto the grass. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third.
Ready now, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. On the ground up the middle. To his left, Lindor. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's Francisco Lindor. Now.
Leading out for the Rangers, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
Carlos Gomez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Now the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Line towards center field. Robertson is right there, one down, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Coming to the plate now, Mike Napoli, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 4-1. First and second now, one man out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this is fouled at the plate. Another try at 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robertson has it in his tracks. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joey Gallo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around that strike one. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with two away.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. Nick Castellanos now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman
takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chu on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Victor Martinez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
In is Jorge Soler.
Batting set.
First shot for him here
The
with a
right fielder,
runner
number
at first
12.
now and one away.
Jorge
Lined hard
Soler.
to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll bring up Mikey
Batting
Mata
seventh. Left fielder
from the stretch.
Mikey Matu.
Too low, 1-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping in, James McCann. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
McCann.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 2-run score. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Batting ninth.
Digging in now,
Center fielder.
Clint Robertson.
Robertson.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now the pitch. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
The shortstop, number 1.
Ready for another chance?
Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one gets away.
He's in there. Hey.
So he moves all the way up to third here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. And that's the third out. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos.
Leading off
He'll
for the
start us
Rangers.
out here in the home half of the second.
Robinson.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Shin-Soo Choo at the
Batting
plate
seventh.
now. He's ready for
Right
his
fielder.
first at-bat of this early season contest. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th. Second baseman, Ruth Ned Odor.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Vargas is ready, coming at him with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow!
The
First pitch of the at-bat. Miguel Cabrera will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Digging in for his second
How about
at-bat,
it?
Nick
Third
Castellanos.
baseman.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Castellanos.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Chu coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Victor Martinez. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And this is fouled straight back. And a good swing there by the switch hitting Martinez, but he missed it. 0-2 from the belt, the pitch, and Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. He reached on a single in his first try. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gomez calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Next for the Tigers.
First pitch on its way. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runs. So digging in now, Austin Jackson. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Tough throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Fielder number 14.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third. And standing in, the speedy Carlos Gomez. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, James McCann. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Chirinos recovers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Now batting.
So stepping
Center
in,
fielder.
Clint Robertson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hit back toward the mound, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he's safe.
He's safe.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
First baseman number 24.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gallo backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Designated hitter number 5.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tapped down the line, but it gets foul.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Castellanos is there for it. 2 down. Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gallo.
Vargas is ready. Here's the first pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. Nick Castellanos now. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Odor ranging into the outfield. 1 out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chu over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In is Jorge Soler. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jorge Soler.
Line drive to center field. Gomez is there, and they go down in a hurry. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Robinson.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Robertson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Settling in now, Shin-Soo Choo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Into the box. Austin Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Robertson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Larry Freeman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, James McCann. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This one's down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Clint Robertson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Liner towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Ready for another chance. Francisco Lindor. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Line towards center field. Robertson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's Carlos Gomez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is low, ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Dribbled to the right side. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Kinsler for 1. On to first, it's a double play. Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now a swing and a ground ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Ian Kinsler. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This one's flared toward left center. Lindor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He was a double play victim last time around. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Mike Napoli. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting.
Vargas is ready. First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nick Castellanos now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Beltre. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. In is Jorge Soler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. First pitch on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Stepping up now, James McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Throw in time, and the Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Shin.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Weak roller right side. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw on to first. 2 gone. At the plate, Austin Jackson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jackson.
Popped high in the air. Castellanos calls for it. And the inning is over. Settling in now, Clint Robertson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Clint Robertson.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now in the box, Jose Iglesias. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Here's the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Gomez. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Now the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he chased it in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it. And that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Here's Carlos Gomez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Ready with the 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Cabrera. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Adrian Beltre.
Line drive to left. Mata is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 5,
Mike Napoli is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. Throw won't get him. Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, center fielder, number 6.
This one's down to third. No problem here, one away. Standing in, Josh Harrison, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Just foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Stepping into the box, Brian Rivera. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3. Settling in now, Clint Robertson.
Leading off for the Tigers, center fielder, Clint Robertson.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, strike 1. Over to first, Cole. The tag, and he is cooked at first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Soft liner to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third,
the first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Josh Bell.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Batting 6,
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a flare hit toward right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McCann recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in now, Nick Castellanos. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Number 30.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 1 strike now from Cole. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ian Kinsler. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Full sets. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rodriguez on the move. He makes the play. A great. Digging in, Adam Frazier. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Hazelbaker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Third baseman.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a cold third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Marte off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Jorge Soler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jorge Soler.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Frazier gloves it. 1 away. Into the box now, James McCann. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. McCutchen on the move. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Now in the box, Clint Robertson.
Center fielder, Clint Robertson.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Full sets. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rivera is there, and he puts this one away. Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Andrew McCutchen.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first
stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And there's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Josh Bell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Miguel.
Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Freeze with it over at third. And he's set down, 1 away. Nick Castellanos now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. That's inside. 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Tough slider down low for a strike. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher Francisco Cervelli.
Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Lined back over second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Soler is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Next for Pittsburgh.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing in the side. Stepping up now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back up the middle. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, a double play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. James McCann. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. Ready for another shot now. Clint Robertson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 strike now from Cole. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is digging in for his second at-bat, David Freese. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. A curveball that catches the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Castellanos has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another chance. Josh Harrison. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Cabrera will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Andrew McCutcheon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose
Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. The run scores from second. It's 1-1, and he throws it away. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Castellanos. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hot shot to third. Fielded by Freeze. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Felipe Rivero is going to get the call in some.
Pittsburgh, number 73, Felipe Rivero.
Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is McCutcheon, but he won't get there. It falls in. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 3.
Striding in once again, Ian Kinsler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. McCutcheon has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Left fielder,
Jeremy Hazelbaker stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn.
Number 15.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here. And now one. More out can get him out. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Jorge Soler is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again.
For the Pirates, first baseman Brian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he got him. Josh Bell the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Chop foul to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Francisco Cervelli. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Cervelli.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The left fielder, number
Coming
25,
to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk does. Ready once again, James McCann. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
James McCann.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Clint Robertson. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in.
Number 1, Jose Iglesias.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Daniel Hudson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. This is hit softly to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Miguel Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Third baseman, number 9.
Nick Castellanos now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached.
Victor Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1. He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Frazier onto the grass, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown the first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Here's Starling Marte. He's looking for hit number. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And they got him. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Second baseman.
Now batting, Josh Harrison. It's his job to get something into the outfield.
Now pitching
Bruce Rondon is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-2.
Goodness gracious, man. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
There's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him back.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will. Stepping into the box.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 5, second baseman.
From the stretch.
Kinsler.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that misses 1-1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
1-2. Here it comes. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Line drive to center field. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Called to the bullpen here. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay out that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Mikey Mata is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. For Kinsler, he picks up his second bag here in the early going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. McCutchen is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Now to the plate, Michael Kimura.
Michael Kimura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Harrison is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Andrew McCutchen.
He's set, and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brian Rivera. Comes on with one gone. John Jaso will move into the on-deck circle. One out, nobody on.
John Jaso.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robertson is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Josh Bell the next to hit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run. Standing in, Clint Robertson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Clint Robertson.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is foul. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Frazier over to his left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Peterson. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He singled earlier, making him 1-for-2 to this point.
Francisco Cervelli.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The left fielder,
here's Gregory
25.
Polanco. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Ryan Marshall will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Cabrera is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Number 28.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses for ball 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Third baseman, Jock Peterson.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Shane Green will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Soler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Nick Castellanos. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 30, Nick Castellanos.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Victor Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Benoit near the bag at third. And he'll reach first safely. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. Time called here as with the potential time run aboard.
Number 37, Elijah Hayes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in George Canto.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 70, George Canto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In is Jorge Soler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Hold on the ground. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scored. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Tonight, second baseman, Josh
Harrison is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Marte off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Standing in, Brian Rivera.
First baseman, Brian Rivera.
In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and a wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the... Stepping into the box, Clint Robertson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Clint Robertson.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in. One and 2, here it comes. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Marte, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. In now, Jose Iglesias. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Called strike, 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short, and Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Nick Castellanos. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nick Castellanos becomes out number 2 this inning. Victor Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Iglesias rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Cabrera is on his way home. And a relay home. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Josh
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Now to the plate,
Catcher.
Francisco Cervelli. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit to short. Iglesias is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Number 5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
That's the international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
Ready on 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Harrison has it. And he's retired here, 1 away. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rodriguez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In is Jorge Soler. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Soler.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. McCutchen is under it, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Adam Frazier.
Iglesias now at short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the third baseman, David Freese. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. Starling Marte will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here. That's a nice job.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And settling in now, James McCann. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
James McCann.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd. Digging in to try it again, Clint Robertson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robertson.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. McCann rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up. Drilled on the ground to short. Frazier over to his left, and he is in there. Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Castellanos.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Josh Harrison stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman Josh Harrison.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back, and he'll scale the wall here. And did he catch this? He did. On to first, the double play. Digging in for his second at bat, Brian Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Ian Kinsler, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting,
So coming to the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Rodriguez. He's got it, and there are two down now. In is Jorge Soler. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Soler.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Striding in once again, James McCann. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot. Now following the two-out double. In the air to center. Marte's after it. And the inning is over. Josh Bell the next to hit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Josh Bell.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Way outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Francisco
Cervelli. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Now at the plate, Sean Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rodriguez.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Soler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop. At him, Frazier.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Clint Robertson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder, Clint Robertson.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. And he's retired 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The 0-2 home. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Nick Castellanos now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. But this won't get over the second baseman. Striding in once again, David Freese. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. A changeup over the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Center fielder number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soler is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Designated hitter, Victor.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ian Kinsler.
Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler. Digging in once again, Jeremy Hazelbaker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Ready for another chance?
Fielder,
Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Rodriguez racing back onto the bullpen roof and gone. Ready for another shot now. James McCann. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
James McCann.
Grounded to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more. Clint. Robertson. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that misses ball. One. Tony Watson gets the call to pitch here.
For the Pirates, number 47, Tony.
1-0 pitch Watson. On the way. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. In now, Jose Iglesias. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. The 0-2 home. Runners on the move for second. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
24, Miguel.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Down the third baseline. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So stepping in, Brian Rivera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for not a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Francisco.
First pitch of the at-bat. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the tradition.
Nick Castellanos now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Little chopper back to the mound. 1 away. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing from Martinez as he sends this one on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Ian Kinsler. He reached on a single. George Cantos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now batting, Sean Rodriguez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
At him, Frazier.
This is on the ground over to first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next
Here's
for
David
Pittsburgh.
Freese to stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Robertson is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Tapper right back to the mound. A quick out number 1. In is Jorge Soler. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Catcher, James McCann.
James McCann stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end. At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 6.
Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. So striding in, Josh Harrison. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him close. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. 1-1. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch you definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
A runner in scoring position with none out. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw safe at the plate, and they're on the board. It's a 6-1 game now. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out and walks.
Right fielder
Ivan Moya will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Brian Rivera. John Jaso will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Baker's under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Josh Bell the next to hit. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And this is going to get McCutchen. He's out at second base. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Catcher
from the stretch. Francisco Cervelli is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
John Peterson will start to lose.
For the Pirates, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Robertson is after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
For the Pirates, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.